Let's begin. I start my face with my Light Olive foundation from Everyday Minerals, and it's a matte formula. I use one of my empty mineral veil tubs. That way the powder won't scatter everywhere, except when I'm doing it on my face. Put it all over, especially my T-zone area. I buff that in. The longer you buff, the longer the mineral makeup will stay on your face. I blend that in around my nose where I have redness, and blend that towards my jawline to my neck. Next up is my eyebrows. I'm also using a mineral makeup, a local brand called Ellana Minerals, and it's in Beloved. Now back in the 50s and even Songhai's picture, we usually see very thick eyebrows, but today I won't do such thick eyebrows, just enough to frame my face though. For my eyes as an eye base, I'm using L'Oreal Hips Cream Shadow Paint in Secretive. Secretive is the shade of the skin on my lids. Spread that out, and it's a primer and a base to make the eyeshadow last longer. And for my first eyeshadow, I will use Bare Minerals Peach Puff, but I will concentrate mainly on my crease. This is a peachy, champagne-y kind of color with a little shimmer. Very faint, but just enough to give vibrancy to your eyes. You can buff out the shimmer, but that shimmer has that added luster to my eyes. For my outer V, I will use Pebble. It's a mid-tone brown kind of mauve taupe for an added depth. I put that on my outer V, making sure I have no harsh lines, and make sure I put that on my bone. For my blush, I will use Swimming Pool by Everyday Minerals on the apples of my cheeks. Mineral makeup is very pigmented, so you only need a few dabs, and make sure you buff that in. And for the other side. Making sure that it's spread out good. For my highlight, I'll use Prestige's Ipanema. The top color, the top shade. The glitter isn't too big, just a nice shimmer. and it doesn't make my face look oily. Just a nice shine. So where the light hits my face, like my forehead, my bridge, and my cupid's bow, and on top of my apples of my cheeks. And for contouring, I'll use all three of the bottom colors using that 3 method. Under my cheekbones, do the fish face. And the sides of my nose. Back to my eyes. I'm using Maybelline's gel liner in black. It's similar to the Bobbi Brown gel liner. It has to be black. Most of the pictures I found for 50s pinup models use black liner. But today we will do it as close to the lash line as possible and with just a slight wing. Don't forget your other eye. I'm not going to put any false lashes, but you have the option of doing that. I'm using Max Factor's false lash effect. And to curl my lashes, I will be using a heated lash curler from Model Co. It's called a lash wand. Don't forget your other eye. And as a setting powder or finishing powder, I'm still using Everyday Minerals. Especially on my nose, my cheeks, and my chin. Just to control the oil and the humidity. And to break out any harsh lines from your blusher. Lastly, the lipstick. I'm using number 47 from the Body Shop. A nice blue kind of red to bring the white of your teeth out. And that's it. Happy anniversary, guys. Thank you so much.